Hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. How are you guys doing? And welcome to Yo-Yo's Live. Thank you guys for joining me this beautiful evening that the Lord has made. Come on in. Let's have this evening conversation. All right, come on in, come on in. It's cut day, okay? So Oyoyo is in session. So come on in. By the way, how you guys doing? And I hope the summer is not hitting you very hard wherever you are because it's actually very warm here. The weather is not friendly. It's actually 80 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's pretty hot. So come on in. All right, welcome to my live stream. My name is Oyoyo. Thank you for joining me today. And today, beautiful people, the court is in session, right? And we'll be talking about Korra Obidi's court case being adjourned. So welcome, beautiful people. Gather here. Let's have this conversation. Welcome, all of you. By the way, how are you doing? As you come in, like this live stream for me and also invite your friends. Don't forget to share and don't forget to invite your friends, okay? Like I said, the court is in session, so come on in. Let's dissect. And as you come in, please do me a favor by sharing this video. If you're watching from Facebook, share as well. If you're watching from YouTube, share. And I'm going to do the same by sharing the live stream as well. So welcome, and join the conversation, guys. Okay, so we're going to be dissecting, we are going to be discussing because I hear a lot of things going on social media, and I was like, oh, no, you guys, what kind of education are we going to ever do for people to understand simple things? So welcome, Barrister Oyoyo today, and the court is in section. Welcome. Thank you so much, Yvonne James. Thank you for joining today, Yvonne James. Angela Jones, thank you for being here. Benedicta, right? I hope I got it right. Thank you for joining me. And Q Lady D, thank you for joining me. So finally, August 19 came, and Korra Obidi was in court this morning with her father. Likewise, Mr. Korra Obidi was in court this morning with his witnesses, okay? He was in court with his mother, and I believe also he was in court with Frida because I saw their picture together that they shared. All right. Jocelyn Patrick, hi, welcome to my live stream. As you come into today's live stream, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to give your opinion in the comment section. And as well, if you like what I do here, please do me a favor by subscribing to my channel on YouTube, turn on your post notification bell, follow me on Facebook as well. And at the same time, if you like what I do, join my membership on YouTube. All right. So why is Oyoyo properly dressed today? Like I said, the court is in session, so come on in. This is open court, okay? You don't need invitation to come on in. And basically, I needed to come and say one or two things. Maybe a little education will help a lot of people on social media to understand one or two things that is very simple to understand. Even a layman in the street will understand that. But some people, make something that means nothing to look like something, if you get the logic. Okay. If how are you doing? If I'm in my full regalia, okay. I'm in my full outfit, okay, because the court, you guys know the court is in session. So come on in. Okay. And let me see. Loving your attire, Oyoyo, for this session. Yeah. The court is in session. So come on in. How do you have your judge outfit? No, this is for Nigeria and UK. This is just an attorney's outfit. Okay. The judge's own is quite different from this one. Okay. So this is a lawyer's outfit for Nigeria and United Kingdom. Okay. Because we are under Commonwealth. All right. Joanne, thank you for joining me. Self-Survival Empower Life Coach, thank you for being here. All of you. why am I making this live stream dressed like this? Maybe if they see my face, maybe they will be able to understand, because a lot of nonsense was already going on Facebook. I was like, seriously? Some people have the knowledge to read and understand, but unfortunately, they don't want to make use of that because people don't like the truth. And some people don't have the knowledge to read and to understand. Even if you break their heads and put the information there, they will still misunderstand the whole process and not interpret it right. Korra Obidi was in court this morning with her ex-husband and the witnesses. They were in court this morning for the hearing of their case. Korra is asking for revisitation of the custody, and at the same time, asking for. She asked for two things. I hope I didn't take it out because I pulled it up from the Unicourt. Okay. Yeah, restraining order hearing, and at the same time custody visitation. That's what Korra Obidi and the ex sought out this morning, and that was at 111 Hill, North Hill Street, Los Angeles, which is the courthouse number. So when they came out of court, Korra came to update her fans, telling them the case was adjourned. And Mr. Korra Obidi, on his other hand, went to his post and posted, let me quote him, precisely. I don't want to misquote anybody, okay? So we can all discuss this and have a better understanding. So Mr. Korra Obidi, oh, okay. He said the truth always prevails in the end. And this is kind of making it look as if the case has been determined or the judgment has been given, okay, on the matter. The case was for hearing, but the hearing was granted what? Continuance. And in the common law court, we call it adjournment of case. And there are so many reasons a case could be adjourned, which we'll be discussing a few of those today. And in America, they will put it as, the case has been, moved to a further date for hearing, continuance, or you say postponement. That is what happened today. There was no judgment. There was no final decision of the court. The parties to the case will still return back to the court in the future date for hearing. And what could warrant a case to be adjourned? I have said something similar like this to this in my previous live streams, but I guess people don't understand because the live stream is quite too long sometimes. When a client, get an attorney maybe on the day of the hearing or 2 days before the hearing, and the attorney is not fully prepared for the case, you can quickly go to the court on the day of hearing and ask the court for continuance. You can ask them for adjournment. You can ask for postponement. And what will be your reason? If the court gets in, the court is going to ask the petition and the lawyer, are you ready? Respondent and his lawyer, are you ready? The petitioner, if the petitioner is ready, because she's the one bringing the case to court, to say, yes, we are fully prepared, we want to proceed. And they will ask the respondent, are you ready for hearing today? If the respondent is not ready, he will simply tell the court, I just got my client in file a day ago, 2 days ago, today, whatever the scenario is, and I am not familiar with this case, and I'm asking the court to grant me a further date to enable me prepare for the case and come back for proper hearing. The judge will now ask the other party if you guys are willing to in terms with adjournment, because your opponent said they are not ready for the case, that he just got the file. And this comes when the client or the respondent or whatever, what respondent most times, quickly got the services of a lawyer. And you can't come and hand over a file to a lawyer and the lawyer will come there to, embarrass him or herself. No, it's difficult. They will tell you and plead with the court for what? For adjournment. In common law courts, which is UK as Africa, they will seek for what? Adjournment of the case. The court will give a new date for proper hearing. And why giving that date? The court will now tell the person asking for adjournment, I want you to be ready on the said date. Do not come back here for another adjournment because we will not, entertain it. Then a new date will be set, and on that new date, the case will go for proper hearing. However, on this particular case, when Korra came back, Korra was saying so many things. You can pick one or two things that we are trying to, be discussed in court. The fact that Nigeria is a very vulnerable place, you don't have to travel there, it's risky. Everybody going to Nigeria, things like that. She was just giving some nuggets, which we'll be talking about as well in the live stream today. So welcome, my beautiful people. Thank you guys for joining me today. Yes, you are looking like the court. Of course, the court is in session. So we are going to adjourn this case to a further date to enable my opponent, okay, prepare, because they came to court unprepared, okay? All right, Midre, thank you for joining. Has the website bring updated document? It's showing on the website, okay? It's showing on the website, but I'm not sure it's full. If it's fully downloadable at this point. I object, Your Honor. Hello, Yoro. Where is my hammer? Let me. Hi, J-Love. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you so much. I shouldn't be laughing because the court is in session, right? We should take some of these things seriously, because what is going on Facebook, if you see rejoicing and dancing, if you see partying going on, you'll be wondering what is going on here, okay? The case maybe it needs further study. Yes, if the opponent is not fully prepared for the case, the best thing for a lawyer is to ask for adjournment, ask for postponement, because you don't want to come to court and embarrass yourself. It will not be good for your resume, okay? And then referrals. So they will tell you, I'm not familiar with this file. I just got this case today or yesterday. I need time to study the file and then come prepared, my lord. And the court most likely grants what? Adjournment. It's not a big deal. It happens all the time. In some divorce cases in Nigeria, when I was into practice in Nigeria, there was one that had gone on for 6 years. It was adjournment. I've shared that story several times with my followers here. And the man was using that to age out the woman. There was a live stream I did, I think 2 live streams I did recently, why Nigerian courts use legal system to use the court, not legal system, the court to age out a woman. If you want to hear the full story, go and click on that video and binge and watch. Meanwhile, why are you guys not liking my live stream? Why? I'm actually suffocating on this, my outfit, but because we're in section, okay, I needed to wear it. Now, for educational purposes and for awareness, I'm trying to use this opportunity to tell anybody out there, when you hear that a case has been postponed, adjourned, that does not mean a case has been decided. The only thing you can do if you don't understand the terms is to go to Google and ask Google, ask Siri, ask Alexa. Since you don't know what it means, these tools are going to help you to understand the depth of it, what it means. Okay? They are going to help you to understand that. Okay? So please do not listen to gullible people on Facebook who fail to do the needful. Little research will save you from embarrassment, but they choose to embarrass themselves thinking they're embarrassing Korra. Unfortunately, they are telling the whole world that they have little or no knowledge of what is going on. Okay? So don't be deceived. Don't listen to what people are saying on social media. Find the story yourself. All right, let me read some more comments and we'll get back to it. But he petitioned first. If he's the first petitioner and if he's not ready, he can see if he got a lawyer yesterday. Not everybody can afford the services of an attorney. So whenever you're able to afford one and you get a lawyer, there are so many reasons you can use to say you're not ready. You're not fully familiarized with the case. You need to study the case. You need to understand what is going on. But what I want to believe, based on the things Korra was saying on her live stream, the case was actually heard, but it was adjourned at some point. Okay, it was adjourned. All right. Favor, thank you for joining me today. That's correct, Mildred. So he petitioned, yeah, adjournment is given. However, he could have been the one that sought for adjournment, because what Korra was saying, if they like, let them adjourn to 2025. I'm grateful to my Koreans for the GoFundMe money. Now I can afford to, with all the adjournment. So it could still be that he was the one that sought for adjournment. For Korra to have put it that way, if they lie, they should continue to postpone the case. Whenever the court decides to hear the case, we are ready. Okay. And then let's see another comment. Meanwhile, the Chinese bug and his mama Chinese bug are cooking rib on live. Copycat. Yeah, they lie, they should do anything. Let me see something here. There was something I really understand with everything going on with this thing, is the fact that I have to come to Facebook to say something so that people, it's like he who posts first, people will dive into it. And what you pretend to serve the audience will go with it. But let us not be fooled. It's not everything you see on social media that you believe. There was an actress that was caught recently for photoshopping somebody's Instagram pictures. She would just fix her head on the pictures, deceiving people on social media. And anybody seeing her will say how beautiful her life is. Today she's in Milan, the next day she's in Florence, the other day France, another time New York. No, why? She was comfortably doing that with her phone. So believe everything you see on the internet at your own peril. I'm just telling you guys the fact. Like I said, the court is in session. So let me continue to educate our minds so that we don't fall prey to all the nonsense they are putting out there. This is just ridiculous. The man said he had evidence upon evidence. Now he's asking for more time. It's possible. See, when you're not ready, especially if you don't have a lawyer that studied your case, their case is not something you just jump into. Some people say, I don't know for fact, but before they start saying those things, they must have heard it from somewhere. So one part of me is saying, okay, I could give them, benefit of a doubt. They are saying the truth that he just got an attorney. I don't follow this guy, so I don't know when he says anything. But if that happens to be true, that he recently got an attorney, this case is not the one you jump into, because there are so many things to it, especially regarding to custody revisitation. They want to revisit the custody based on the fact that Crystal did something and Korra brought a restraining order, and that has been taken care of. So the lawyer will want to know, at what stage did FBI come in? At what stage is CPS in? All of those things. You don't want to embarrass yourself in the court. All right. I said, why did Korra lawyer allow the adjournment, drag him back to court? He has had enough time. No, it's not the Korra's. You really can't say much, because if you said no, you don't agree to the adjournment, and the lawyer is not ready, the judge will still ask you to, do you want to be dragging this without making headway, or do you want the lawyer to go prepare and come back? It's kind of an option available to lawyers to utilize, and you can't just outrightly say no, that you're not agreeing to the adjournment. You have to give them benefit of a doubt to go prepare and come back ready. Angela said, tactics delay, that is why he got a lawyer late. We don't know per se when he got the lawyer. I don't want to believe that, but part of me is saying give them benefit of a doubt. So it's possible. Barbara, I love you. Thank you for joining me today. She's going to win the case, Dustin playing games. However they look at it, I want the law to review this case based on the legal terms. I don't want emotion. I don't want sentiment. I don't want the color of the skin to reflect on the judgment of the court. I want the court to do the due diligence, review this case with the legal eyes of the law. That's what I pray for. All right. He did that on purpose just to delay. He knows he he's in serious trouble. Let me give them a benefit of a doubt. If that's the reason for the adjournment, let me believe that the lawyer might be looking for a way to study the file, like I said, to understand it and then come back ready. Okay, guys, like my video. Okay, yesterday I made a live stream and I asked all the Korra's haters to gather. Guess what, my people? They came, they gathered. Maybe they felt I was coming to give them some kudos. They gathered. And if you're watching my video, like the video. Come on, support what I'm doing here. Like the video, because I'm trying to educate our minds not to believe anything some people are putting out there. Adjournment simply means the case has been moved to another date, has been extended to another date, has to continue to another date. Which other grammar am I going to use to make it simple? Let me know. But by the way, I'm liking my face. It's taking me back to to the good old days. let me show you guys something. Give me 1 second. Thank you. So, guys, let me unblur this so you guys can see me as a young lawyer. Okay, let's see. That is me. Okay, this, yeah, that's me many years ago. Does that look familiar? That's my my call to bar picture. Okay, when I was called to the bar many years ago. Okay, all right, let's get back to our conversation. Sometimes it's good to put these things, put things straight. I say it's all exhausting. Korra needs to get and out, full out, and sort him out legally once and for all, as many Koreans will get tired with one court case after another until June is 20. Korra was saying that, but to be honest with you, is not actually in Korra's, it's not in her control to determine how it's going to happen. It's not in her control. It's not something that she has power to dictate. I've shared a story when I was a young lawyer of a girl that of a woman, not a girl. The husband refused to grant her divorce for whole 6 years. She went to college, she came out, and she gave this man 4 children. She wrote JAMB in Nigeria, passed her JAMB, wrote WAEC, passed WAEC, went to college, graduated. The case was still in court until that particular case was transferred to another judge. And the judge, Naboyoyo judge, we know what's up, what the man was actually doing, the tactics the man has been using to age out this woman. I made a live stream about Daddy Freeze. The reason why the Daddy Freeze wife's divorce lasted for about 9 to 10 years in Nigeria is what a tactics to age out, frustrate you to the point that you give up. So this is not a ride Korra is going to dictate. No, she will just be, looking forward to, at some point, if they do another adjournment, her lawyer will now say, my lord, we've given these people more time to get ready and I want the case to proceed. My client cannot be going back and forth. She has 2 children to cater for. She has job to do. She's a very busy person. And, you now stand on your ground, but not on the first request. The first request, everybody, even the Korra's lawyer can actually request for adjournment tomorrow. If there is some evidences thrown in the case that you're not fully prepared for, you might ask for adjournment so you go and study the evidence presented in court and then come back to kind of deliver your own side of the game. Okay, like I said, you can ask for adjournment when you're not familiarized. You haven't familiarized yourself with the file of the handed you over to you. If you don't know what the file is talking about, you need to get your hands on the file. You need to study the file. When I mean file is the case, okay? You need to study it to be able to know what you're going to say. And not just coming there to talk. You're coming there to talk based on what the law is talking about, the law is stating. Okay, so they need time to study. And again, if you're in court already and some surprises are thrown at you in court, you can ask for an adjournment to go and prepare. So in this case that that happened today with Korra and Mr. Korra Obidi, I think they started hearing the case, and at some point, an adjournment was asked for. But why am I leaning towards believing that Mr. Korra Obidi sought for the adjournment? Because Korra said, well, the case has been postponed. If they like, let them postpone it to 2025, that the Koreans have, supported her enough to be able to pay for her attorneys. So maybe the things Korra presented in court was kind of throwing them as like surprises to this other person do what? Ask for adjournment to go and prepare. Why am I believing it's more towards the second option than just I was not prepared? Because Korra said, how can they be saying that I don't want my kids to travel to Nigeria? Nigeria is a very risky country. People get kidnapped. Nigerians are scammers and all of that. So that means some things must have been said in court between the two, the defendant and the petitioner, right, respondent and the petitioner. So things must have been said in court. And come to think about it, which country will you actually say is safe? Can anybody tell me? Those in the UK will tell us, we don't want to live in America because of what? The way everybody in America has GUN. That is very rampant, police, buying people here and there. Which country per se is safe? And how come when this man was traveling to Nigeria, according to Korra, the man has been to Nigeria 3 times, his mother once, and none of them were taken by the men of underworld, right? And Korra has gone how many times now? About 3 times, and she came back safely. But when you are having a case with someone, you have to come ready. You have to use everything available to you, even if it's headlines from the news, even if it's this recent protest they did in Nigeria, and the pictures flying up and down that police did this and did that. Those are the reasons why you can gather those information and say, based on this. And again, if they go to pull up the security security index of countries, you now see where Nigeria is rated, because Nigeria has been battling with Boko Haram for many years, from that to other things. So these people might have put in those things in the argument in court today, saying that's the reason I do not want to obtain passport for my children, because I don't want them to travel to this country. But is it going to fly? No. Even if you don't want them to travel to Nigeria, how about getting international passports for them to go to France, to go to Mexico, to go to Italy? Do you understand? So that's not going to fly. They will still, at the end of the day, require him to sign the document to get international passports for the children. Eventually, they will now start arguing down on about traveling to Nigeria. So it's going to be a long haul. It's not something that is good in today and finished the next 30 minutes. No. For anybody expecting that, that's not that easy. It's not like restraining order you can get same day. No. This is a full court hearing. It will linger for a while. For those celebrating, it's too early to celebrate. All right, let's continue. Let me read more comments. All right. Hey, Anne, where have you been? Are you okay? I really missed you. Where have you been, Anne? Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're doing well, and your family too. All right, please, guys, like up this video, like the live stream, join Oyoyo's membership, support what I'm doing here, subscribe to my channel, and as well, leave your comments in the comment section. My live stream are always conversational. I don't talk alone. As you write in the comment section, we read it and dissect it together, okay? Ekatori, hi, beautiful. You're a good lawyer. I would love to have you for a lawyer. All right, let's go down to where I stopped, okay? Okay. and the credibility of his witnesses. Don't worry, Mildred, when the court hearing actually proceed to calling of witnesses, you understand? Because what they did today, I don't think any witness was heard. It was too no, it was too short. No, no. They were just going through the case, mentioning the applications that this man requested for, assuming he's the petitioner, and then they are going to be okay. They will discuss this, discuss this, discuss. They've not even gotten to calling witnesses. This case is not a case of 1 month. Believe me, it's going to take a longer time. So everybody should get ready with patience. If you don't know how to wear your patience, wear it like a cloth right now. Okay. Janet said he's hoping Korra will run out of GoFundMe money, but that won't happen. We'll just keep topping up the man's topping up. The man is a disgrace. See, I saw some, I visited that GoFundMe account because I'm really praying for that, and as well as one other one, Michael. I'm also following up Michael case. So yeah, if you want to support, this is the time to support. Like I said, this is not a 1 day case. It's not a 3 months case. Everybody should get ready and wear your patient, like your fine dress. Wayne, how many times can one postpone a case? It depends. It depends reason for postponement. Okay. There are so many reasons. You can come to the court, or your lawyer can send, if it's a one-man law office, for example, and the person is ill, the person can come for hearing. I'm sorry, my lord, my lawyer sent a note, he's indisposed. Adjournment will happen. You get what I'm saying? So there are so many reasons an adjournment can happen. There are so many reasons a case can be postponed. If your lawyer's house caught fire, you don't want him to be in court when he's still very upset. You understand? So many reasons. Okay, we don't know per se. I was tempted to ask Korra in the live stream reasons for the postponement, but I said no. If I get the court document, I'm going to see why the case was postponed. All right. I say it. The thing is, Korra is not even bringing up CPS and photos in court. She just wants to be able to post the girls and the passport sign, which isn't the priority. The girls' safety is. I want to believe that the lawyer has all of those information. Okay. I want to believe that all of those information are what the lawyer is banking on, because you can't just come to say you just want to post your girls. No. Why was the reason the guy said, do not post my girls? What is the reason behind it? Then you have to come ready. So I want to believe that the lawyer has all the facts, all the materials and evidences they need to pursue this case. So we just have to wait. If I get hold of the document, that means I'll come back tomorrow for us to review the document in full. I believe by the close of business today, they will be able to upload the document. So I'll be checking out for that. He just secured a lawyer on Friday. It is on the internet. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So if it was Friday, the guy had the Friday to look at it. Of course, it's not priority because there is no emergency in this case. So the man might as well take his time. And if he doesn't work weekends, you don't expect him. It depends on how much you're paying to push a lawyer to sit down over the weekend and go through your case. You understand what I'm saying? So if the guy got the files on Friday, there is no miracle you're going to expect him to perform today. He will straight up ask for adjournment. And that could be possibly what happened today. All right. Let me adjust my cap. All right, let's see. He thinks he could go to court without a lawyer, but after the Catwoman's case, he wise up and to get a lawyer. Yes, I want to believe that's what happened to Teresa. I want to believe that's what happened or what led to him getting a lawyer, because he had just realized that this is not an easy, they walk in the park kind of case. And secondly, it could also be finance. It could also be that he wasn't able to raise money for legal fees. That could also be the delay. So it's either you felt, oh no, now I know that I cannot handle this case myself. I need professional help. And it could also be, I don't have money to pay the lawyer. So you keep looking until you'll be able to afford one. But he will pay the lawyers. Of course, the lawyer will be paid. How those kind of thing is done, if some people will say, okay, we are going to take your case. If they review the case and see at the end of the day, I will win this case. And if I win this case, if the other party is well off, okay, that person will be made by the court to pay my legal fees. Then they will pick the case. Usually, those ones happen with a law and employment lawsuit and insurance law claims. They will not charge you any. They will tell you, okay, this is, you know, the percentage for your state, for example. If it's 30% of whatever they recover, you understand? So they are not asking you to pay upfront. But if they win the case, they are taking their 35 or 33% or whatever percent the state is allowed for lawyers' fee regarding those kind of cases. But this is a different one. This is more personal. This is a family matter. What if Korra says she doesn't have money to pay? So some people will ask you, okay, I know you're saying you don't have money. You want your opponent to pay the fees. However, I want a startup fees for me to be able to start. Then if the opponent pays the money, then we can deduct and minus. So it's a little different when it comes to personal cases than when it comes to a lawyer fighting corporation. If you're fighting employment lawsuits, maybe what is it called again? Claims on injury claim, employment lawsuits, class action suits, or if you're fighting for insurance claims, they will tell you, don't worry, we are going to take your case. And when they win, they are going to take the money, half of the money, or whatever the state stipulates for that particular hearing. Guys, like up this video. Please do me well by liking up this video. Queen K is prepared for the journey. She said that she is ready until June turns 18 years old if needed. Yes, when I saw that Korra's video and when she was making those statements, I felt a sign of relief because you have to be mentally capable to pursue a law case. You have to. You have to be honest, first of all, to yourself. This might not go the way I want it. So whatever it is that happens, you have to start working on your mentality, working on yourself, on how to, brace up for whatever the outcome is. And if it takes a longer time, it's something that you need to sit down to yourself and talk to yourself. I know this today might not happen by the end of the year, but I want to be prepared, whatever it is. And what is giving her all the courage is the fact that she has some funds to pay this attorney. Some attorneys, they charge per appearance. If they are going to court, you're paying money. Okay, so you can understand if you got that kind of deal that per appearance you're paying money, or if you have a retainership for 1 year, they are going to cover you for 1 year. By the end of the year, you have to renew your retainership with them. All right, you look very different and even better. Yes. Oh my God, my little face. Oh, I say it, I look. I say it. Are you serious? Oh my God. You know what happened when I took that picture, I said I was at NYSC camp. So we came straight from camp for call to bar. We were given a pass to go for call to bar. So, and then I finished no, I was called to bar in October. Okay, October 12th. And then we were in camp already, orientation camp. So we were just excused. Your family will bring all your materials for you. If you did not buy, we didn't sit. I was called to buy in Abuja. So I have a sister in Abuja who organized everything. All I needed was to come that day, do my registration, go to Spring Court, and then sign my name in the register, swore whatever it is they asked us to, the oaths, and all of that, and then come back and do the ceremony in school. It was fun. So I look better now. Of course. I know I keep going on about this, but Korra, why did you give 50-50? People are saying it's California law 50-50. I don't know how true that is, because I want to believe that these laws are not set on stone. There is still an exception to every general rule in law. They will make those laws, they will still put an exception. On the condition that this is done, then this will happen. So I want to believe that she can still get, hold of the whole thing by the time the hearing is over. Being delayed is not denial. Bam. That is the truth. For the fact that the case is delayed is not denial. They will still get to hearing. They will still determine the case. And we will have the results when the case is ready. They posted it, but it sounds like is a good thing the way Korra is talking. Okay, let's see what else. She wanted the girls to see their dad. She said before she found out that he was really like that. Okay, I hope I got that. That's why they go postpone because more investigation to be done. Yes, if there is any new evidence thrown in a hearing and the other party is not fully prepared or not even aware, let's assume there were evidences, okay, that were discovered, okay, in the course of this hearing, and they produce those evidences in court. The other party, oh my lord, we weren't informed about this evidence and we're not aware of it. For that reason, I'm asking for adjournment. It could be Korra's lawyer who asks, Mr. Korra Obidi's lawyer who asks for adjournment if you're not fully prepared for that evidence. All right, let's see. Okay, I've read that one. I thought he was being investigated by CPS. Wouldn't that investigation have finished by now? CM, J-Love, it doesn't go that way. This is government thing, public service, bureaucracy. We should also understand that. And again, he's not the only one that they have his case at hand. So all these things are first come, first serve. So if his own is the 500,000 on the list, is going to be given that priority. Okay, so far the keys are safe, unless if it's a case of emergency, they will push every other thing to attend to those emergency cases. If it's not a case of emergency, they are going to attend to the case when it gets to that file number. That's how those things are done. Those celebrating are part of the people that started reading page 19, like Mr. Hi, Annie. Thank you for happy Monday to you too. I don't know if you look like a lawyer today. You're more like a judge today. I'm okay. Do I need to stand? This is just the wig, the gown, okay, and then my collarettes and my coat, my suit. You get it? This is how attorneys in Nigeria, this is how we dress to courts. You cannot be heard in court if you're not fully dressed. The judge can walk you out. And it's not a jury system in Nigeria, so the judge can walk you out. He's the alpha and the omega of his courtroom. Okay. All right. Hi, Julie. Thank you for joining me today. Hannah, how are you? Thank you for coming. All right, let's see. Oh, my goodness. Okay. JD is celebrating. Let him celebrate. I really want to get hold of those judgments. I really want to get hold of them. It's still showing red on the website. Let me see if I can share my screen with you guys. If I can't, I will still, let me see if I can share my screen. Where is share button here? Let me see if I can, okay? So that you guys can, my window, I think it's my window I want to share. Okay. All right, so let me share my screen. If you guys can see my screen, let me know, okay? Can you guys see my screen? So this is the case today. You can see it's for hearing, okay? It's for hearing. That's the case today. It's for hearing. There were two of them. This one is restraining order hearing, and the second one is what? Visitation, custody visitation. So if you can see it, yes, that is it. So I guess you can see it's not showing as docket yet. It's still showing, and I've refreshed this several times. So once is up, like these other ones you can download, but this is just for Korra and Mr. Korra Obidi ever since they started their cases. Okay. All right. So where am I? Let me get back to my live stream. Okay. All right. So if I get hold of that tomorrow, I will come back for us to, review the proper document and the reason for the adjournment. I need to know the reason. The court will always give reason for adjournment. I wanted to ask Korra in the live stream. I said no, because a lot of people might start asking that question and she will get a, kind of concern. I need to find out the reason for adjournment. And the one that was for restraining order, I need to know if anything was restrained. Because Cora was saying when the restraining order happened, that's why I haven't been talking. Okay. So let me see if I miss one or two comments. CC Kidia, thank you for joining. Oni, thank you, my legal colleague. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Let's see who I missed. Brenda, thank you for joining me today. Thank you. I don't know any countries or United States or communities or country that know where to live to be safe. There is no place that you say this place is not safe, Nigeria is not safe. That's one of the things Cora talked about in her live stream. So I want to believe that was discussed in the court. And I don't know which angle it went. Like, we don't have the materials from the court. Until we have them, then we have facts to base our decision. So this live stream is purely for a little education for those already celebrating when a case has been adjourned. There is no determination yet. There is no judgment yet. Celebrating when you haven't gotten judgment is a sheer waste of your time. Because what if, after rejoicing today and then tomorrow, the case is determined and it did not go in your favor? Will you come and do a crying party? Maybe they are going to throw a cry party so that people can also come and cry with them. You never can tell. Okay. All right. Let's see. At least Obidi has finally met with his grandchildren. J-Bro, bring it on. However long it takes. Go for me. Own. Yes, JJ, I like that. At least the man was able to come. He got visa. He has seen the grandchildren. However, there's still a sister of Korra that hasn't visited, and there are still other aunties that will want to see their, their niece or their, things like that. So let's see how it goes. Okay. Why is JD celebrating? Only I really don't know. From what Korra said the case was postponed. That's how Americans call it. In the Commonwealth, we call it adjournment. So the case was adjourned to a further date for hearing. And I don't know why they are celebrating, but I'm beginning to think it could be that some of the things requested on the restraining order might have been granted. I don't have the facts. Until I download the court document, I'll be able to know exactly the cause for the celebration. But right now, what I know is that the case is adjourned to a further date, and there is no judgment yet, no court determination. The case is still ongoing. For anybody throwing party there, the case is still ongoing. All right. Only I don't let that fool don't let that fool you. The only thing he's celebrating is because he hasn't been prosecuted. I like that. I like that. I like that. I really do. Hey, Cynthia, thank you for joining me today. J Love said, would the reason for adjournment not be included in the court? It will. It will. That's why I'm hopeful. By the time it's full up there, we can be able to download it and come back tomorrow to discuss that. It will be reason. Okay, because of this, the court is granting adjournment, and the person that sought for adjournment will also be mentioned in the document, and the reason why they sought for adjournment. Every of those things are public record, and we are going to have access to them as soon as they release them. Okay. It will be stated in the judgment. Yes, it will be stated in the judgment. I understand Dubai is the only safe country. Dubai? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Yvonne James, that's not true. Korra said in one of her lives that she was offered full custody, but decided to give him 50-50. Sincerely, I'm still baffled why if she did that or said that, I'm still baffled. And I will also say maybe because she was naive or maybe because she did not get it, the best option for you, especially when you have children, especially when girls are in the picture, is to get full custody of the children. It works best. Let the other person have visitation right. It works best. Mr. Korra is celebrating in riddles. The end is not yet. I didn't think about that yet. Okay. It can be Ben, the lawyer that postponed it, because he might have came up with some more evidence. You cannot be in court and then be the judge. Then the judge might get, yes. If new evidences, okay, are introduced in the court and the person that is being presented with the evidence isn't ready, that's a case for adjournment. It's that simple. So no biggie, okay, with the celebration. Gigi said he's always celebrating. He's celebrating his ignorance. He was not granted anything. Yeah, I guess by tomorrow I should be able to have that document. And if I do, we are going to come here to discuss it. Okay. And I'm happy the way Korra is keeping it, not saying everything, because you wouldn't want to jeopardize your case in court by giving out the whole thing. Okay. So once it's available, yeah, we'll come here to discuss that. All right. So once again, welcome to my live stream. Thank you guys for joining me here. Like I said, the court is in session and Oyoyo is here. Barrister Oyoyo is here to educate our minds a little bit, not to believe whatever we are seeing on Facebook, because the case is still not finalized. The case is still on. The case has not been fully determined. The case is still for hearing. It has not closed. It's still ongoing. And I want to start taking off my jacket, okay? So give me, the court is going on recession, okay? Let's recess. We are going on recess, okay? Let me take off my jacket. Court, everybody arise. This case is adjourned for a further date. The rise, okay? The judge is rising. Let me take off my regalia, okay? All right. So the case is adjourned for a further date, and we need to now relax for a proper live stream, guys, okay? All right. Let's get back to business, okay? The case has been adjourned. The case has been adjourned for a further date. Now, Oyoyo is back. Everybody, come on. Let's celebrate the fact that Korra Obidi has funds to run this show. Okay? Let's adjust our wig. Oh, yeah, the case is adjourned, guys. This case has been adjourned to a further date, and we need to drop all the law things so we can we can talk better. All right, as you guys already know, okay, this live stream is for educational purposes, okay, for us to be able to enlighten our minds and also learn something. It's not everything you see on social media that you're going to believe. You're making a very great mistake, okay? A little education will help you to understand something better. Whereby you don't know what to do, use Google. Google is your friend. Ask Siri. Ask Alexa. There's another one you ask. Ask Siri. Ask Google. Ask Alexa. They will be able to help you, close the gap from what you're lacking. Now, Korra Obidi went to court today. Hey guys, welcome. Is Oyoyo here? If Very funny. I wanted to do this, 10 minutes within the time, but conversation took over the whole process. And sincerely speaking, you guys know it's summer. I've been sweating. See, my ice block is fully melted. So this little drama I put up here is for you to understand what it is to adjourn the case. It doesn't mean that we have decided the case, right? It means that we have agreed with the petitioner and the respondent to hear this case on another date. It could be because the lawyers were not fully prepared. It could be because new evidences were introduced into this case, and for that reason, they are asking for more time to study the case and study the evidence to come back better prepared in court. Everything we are sharing today is for informative purposes, and we are in line with the Copyright Act of 1976 that allow for fair use, for educational purposes, for criticism, for scholarship, and what have you. Okay? Now, I am so happy that Korra has her father to be in court with her. And it wasn't just the father. I believe there was someone else that was in court with them, the person that helped them with the video. So I am happy at least she has somebody. She's not standing alone in the court and looking like a left, will I say, forgotten person. So I'm happy that she has attorney. And I must give kudos to every Korean that donated to that GoFundMe. If you still have money, don't stop giving, okay? Givers, they say, do not lack. So if you have donated or you're about to donate, yes, continue to help, because this is what a marathon is, not a sprint race. It's going to be for a longer period. For anybody there that is acting ignorance on Facebook, thinking there was any win, there is no win. Like I said, new evidences must have been submitted in court, presented in court. So the lawyer that is being presented with new evidence is definitely going to need time to study the evidence, okay? And anybody saying any other thing, oh, we won, no. The court has not decided this case. The case is still for hearing. It's not closed, no judgment given. All right, let me read more comments and then we can continue. It should be in the morning. Yeah, I want to believe by the time we wake up, the document will be out, or much later this evening, it will be out, it will be uploaded. Everybody writes, yes, so yeah, I needed to put up this a little awareness for people to understand what it simply means. It's not that hard, okay? It's not that hard. And it will be very shameful that after celebrating today and the case, let's assume they want to fast forward this case and it's being discussed and determined by December, and the thing did not go in his favor. Are they going to put up a cry party? If it's a cry party, I can supply napkins so that they can use to absorb the tears. Okay, so let them not rejoice yet. And another thing that shocked me is how, I don't want to use the word illiterate people are, and but I think that's the best way to say it, especially in this 21st century, that nobody is behaving or acting dumb anymore. And why am I saying everybody should be smart in this 21st century? Google is your sure plug in getting information. Ask Google. You can't have a smartphone and still be dumb. For somebody to believe when the case is adjourned that the case has been determined, that is the highest level of what? Dumbness. Because that's what I can make out of it. Okay? But you have a smartphone. You have a smartphone. Why can't you Google what does it mean when they say a case is postponed? They will give you the definition. And then you save yourself from certain embarrassment. All right. Welcome, all of you. Welcome, welcome. The new evidence being the outcome of the investigate and outcome of the, it could be because it happened last 2 weeks on the 6th. So it could be that they presented that to court. But I want to believe, assuming this guy had an attorney all this while, you understand? Korra's lawyer would have reached out to the other lawyer and then send this evidence across, that kind of a thing, and then readjust their case in court by adding this evidence. But if this guy just got a lawyer on Friday, like some of you said, that means it's definitely going to be part of the new evidence, because it's recently happened. They filed before she won this Dark Crystal case. So that will need some studying. They need to find out what the court decision was, why the courts made the judgment they made, and all of that. They need to find out the whole story. And again, what we have access to online is not the full story of the court. Remember, as you're saying the reason why you're saying what you're saying, the court is typing and all of that, those ones you don't have access to those. You only have access to the court judgment, what you're asking the court, what the court says. Every other thing in between is with the court. So they will get the full file and then go home, do their homework, and come ready and come prepared. Okay. All right. So if you haven't liked this live stream, I don't know what you're waiting for. Like the live stream, share, invite your friends. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel on YouTube, do me well by subscribing. Support what we do here. And also do what? Follow me on Facebook if you're yet to follow me. Okay. All right. Let's see. She just wanted them to know their daddy. Now she probably would go for full custody. Anyway, and knowing her daddy, that's emotional, it's not legal, so it might not be a great thing to help the case. But if her daddy is now going to be permanent in the US to stay with her, that will work in her favor when she's asking for what? Full custody. At least she has a parent at home that will always be there to supervise the nanny if she gets a nanny. You understand what I'm saying? So, good evening, Laurel. Midnight here, Edinburgh. Really? Hi, Laurel. Thank you for joining me today. I just saw you. Thank you. He got a lawyer on the 13th. Wow. How do you guys know all these things? So 13th was 13th was, let me pull up the calendar. Oh, that was on Friday. That's what Q Lady D said. So if he got a lawyer on the 13th, this is not a case of emergency that the lawyer will leave everything he has or she has going on for him to start digging and having sleepless night on Saturday. Unless if it's an emergency, or less if you're paying the doubles of the money. Okay, your money can actually make a lawyer get up very quickly. Okay, so if that's the case, that he secured a lawyer on Friday, that's one of the reasons this adjournment is happening. Because it now means that Korra's attorney couldn't have served the lawyer this part of Crystal's evidence. And then there is no way, even if they amend it to the court, they need to serve somebody. You get what I'm saying? So if we got a lawyer on Friday, there is no way they could have done all of those and then come back today to be ready. So we are going to give them the time to be patient. Like I said earlier on, let's wear patient like a cloth, okay? It's going to help us in this case. Like I said, this is going to be a marathon. So it's not the one you go today, you get judgment the next day. No, it's not going to be like that. So it's going to be a marathon. Everybody should brace up and do what? Give the court, the law, a chance to determine the case. Okay? I'm in Scotland, Annie. Okay. Oh, midnight as well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys should go to bed. The judge is out of the courtroom. Was that the case? 5 days prior to the hearing. No, even you counted it wrongly. It's not 5 days. It's 1 day to hearing. You don't count Saturday. You don't count Sunday. If it was on the 13th, that was a Friday. Okay. Oh, 13th is more than that. It's more than a week. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm looking at September. Sorry. I'm looking at September. Sorry, guys. If he got a lawyer on the 13th, that was on Tuesday. Okay. So that would have given him Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days to hearing or 3 days to hearing. Yeah, the lawyer could have at least prepared. Anyway, let's just relax until we get the court document. We'll know the reason for the adjournment. Then we can discuss it from there. Yeah, 13th was Tuesday. I just saw that, Julia. Thank you so much. Okay, oh, you're right. 3 days. Yeah. So if it was that, 3, 4 days is enough for you to prepare. But this kind of case is not the one you hush and hushing out. No, you have to take your time to study it, especially with that judgment against Crystal. You have to study this case. You really have to. You have to look at every evidence presented against Crystal that made the court to do what? That made the court to grant permanent restraining order. So, like I said, we are going to all wear patient-like clothes and then keep on hoping for the best. Okay? So, yeah, I caught up with all the questions. I'm asking you guys, like this live stream, join my membership, support Toyoyo, and also if you're watching from Facebook, follow me on Facebook, share the video, like, and also leave your comment. And a lot of you are watching me from Facebook, but I'm not seeing Facebook comments here. That means I have Korra's haters watching me. I don't know how many of you saw my video yesterday. My husband overheard me, was like, whoa, what's going on with my wife? I was really pissed yesterday. But anyway, that's by the way. Janet and Nicholson, 87 p.m., 7:16 p.m. in the Bahamas. Oh, you're Bahamas. I have a family in Bahamas. We've been wanting to go, but we haven't figured it out. Eventually, we are going to visit, and it's going to be fun. Maybe if we get there, we're going to look for you. I had the lawyer. He first got dropped him. That's when he probably found one on Friday. Oh, okay. It's making sense now. It's making sense. It's making sense now. So if he got one on Tuesday on the 13th, and that one reviewed the case, said this guy doesn't have anything to hold waters. I don't want to mess up my law practice, and said, I'm sorry, I'm very booked. And then he gets another one, okay? Most likely it is. It could be possible. The lawyer that Mr. Korra Obidi obtained just reinstated his license. You born? Are you kidding me? Best of the same feathers, right? They flock together. Woo! Where was his license? Say that again. Are you serious? And for them to to revoke your license, you must have done something. It's either client's money was misappropriated or you evaded tax. I'm giving you guys a expo. Sincerely, the bar association, they don't take these things very lightly. If you misappropriate a client's funds, a client's money, they can revoke your license. If you're invading tax, you're not fully reporting how much you're paying, and they are yes, they can. And other things that could warrant you being your license being revoked. So if he reinstated on Friday, wow. How are you guys getting all this information? By the way, I'm asking. How? JJ, tell them, like my live stream. Come on, how can I have 151 of you and the live streaming? The likes is not even up to 100. Come on, guys, like the live stream, okay? I'm going to sleep soon. Oh, good night. Thank you so much for joining me today. If I hear any information on the court document, we are going to be discussing that tomorrow, okay? So check in with us tomorrow on that. His attorney probably could not understand the rubbish JD filed. Shireel, thank you. Especially the part where he requested an open ticket to travel with her. But yet he asked for custody. Oh my goodness. See, if the lawyer is not understanding what he wrote, he can sit down with him and do interview. When you hire a lawyer, the lawyer will say, okay, after finishing on the payment aspect, client meeting, you guys are going to have the conversation. That's when you're going to bear it all to your lawyer. If you're lying, you're going to tell him, this is what I did, but I still want you to defend me. Do you understand? This is what happened. This is the position of things. But I'm seeking your help because I believe you're very good. Your profile, beseech you, blah blah blah. But you just speak all those beautiful English. Massage the ego of the attorney. Then your attorney will now say, what? I understood what you're saying, but well, let me review your file. And after reviewing the file, you'll be able to say, based on technicality, based on this, we are going to cross these T's, we are going to dot the I's here, we are going to present this way and see if we can. Do you understand? So it's possible. 718 in Trinidad. Hi, Cynthia. Thank you so much. July, allegedly. Okay. Was it when he got the attorney? What happened in July? Okay. When he reinstated his license. I don't know how you guys get this information. And to you, I'm sorry I'm bringing this personal, Madam Longmouth. The way she speaks about KO's that annoys me, calling the man Olosho. And more saying, if not for her, the ruins spoil for Nigerian. See, Efe, let me not go to Korra Obidi's case because I get emotional when I talk about the man. Okay, and I've said my bit. I've made 2 live streams. I've called on attention of Nancy and Korra. I've made 2 live streams on that Madam Longmouth. I said I'm not gonna give that woman my time again. She doesn't deserve my time. My time is very precious to me. And if Korra and the family, they really want to take action on that woman, they can. I don't like it when people give excuses that she doesn't have money for defamation lawsuits, but you can get a restraining order. There are so many excuses, which I don't know why. Because she's in UK, it's difficult to prosecute. So because you're in UK, you're now causing havoc to people and getting away with it. I don't want to believe that. But they know best why they don't want to pursue it. So I understand you. I know you love your father so much. I truly get it. Yes, correct. He secured a lawyer on the 13th. My mistake. Okay, on the 13th. Inside the information from the camp. That's how you guys are getting those information. Oh, good night. Good night to you. God bless you. Real good for your time today. I really appreciate you. Annie Blackwell, you got that right. We have the good camp here. So, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to turn on your post notification bell because if this document makes its way out to that website, we are going to download it and we're going to be reviewing the whole reason for the adjournment, who sought for it, what was discussed, and we are going to also be noting if restraining order was granted or part of it. We are going to be discussing all of those. But as far as Korra is concerned, nothing was granted, nothing was decided. Today, they just postponed the case. And for them to postpone the case, I've given few scenarios here why a case can be postponed. It could be that the other lawyer just got into the case and not prepared. It could be that new evidences were presented in court and the other lawyer or the other camp, they need to study the evidence to come prepared. These are the reasons why, like I said, this case is not an emergency case that they need to hear today and tomorrow. They are going to take their time to study it. Make sure you wear your patience like clothes. Do not let anyone on Facebook tell you otherwise. If you lack knowledge on something, Google that thing out, you get answers immediately. That is the reason why there is smartphone. And for all of those celebrating on Facebook, unfortunately, they are making a fool of themselves, okay? Because you have a smartphone, instead of you to use it and Google and know the reason why, you're there, embarrassing yourself and your family on social media. All right, so let's see. I meant that she said that Korra Obidi and her father are ruining the name of Nigeria. She is the one that is bringing the greatest shame to Nigeria and even to Black women. She is the one bringing the greatest shame to Nigeria. That's if not for her, that people would think nothing of me. Yeah? Really? She thinks highly of herself. Oh. Are you serious? I look forward to seeing that her kids graduated from Oxford. She thinks highly of herself. Imagine. I can't watch it. It make my body pepper. If it please, in fact, block those pages. That's the only way you feel better. Okay, block the pages. Don't even bother. If you please, don't watch that woman's life. I have blocked any page that is I see bashing KO. Long mouth to get what is coming for her. I saw she said she's behind on her bills. Oh, she's not worked in formal. She's not behind on it. She has other pages on Facebook that are making her money and people don't even know about them. So I believe she's lying. I understand Nancy and Korra tried to sue Dogma, but she claimed to have mental illness. No, that is not enough reason. She claimed to have mental illness. Who evaluated her to ascertain that she has mental illness? For the fact that you have mental illness does not mean you continue to do the same thing that you were taken to the court. No, that is not flying for me. I'm sorry. It's not flying for me. On a more serious note, I'm not buying that. I'm not. If she has mental illness, she should be what? In an institution. Because that's the only way they can be able to control her from doing what her brain is always telling her, do this, do this. Is she under medication or treatment? How was she diagnosed? No. I think she's also celebrating her calling KO and her father life. Whatever she likes to do, let her do. Okay. I made a live stream yesterday. If you need to watch that live stream, and it was specifically for all the chorus haters. I made that live stream and I told them my peace of mind. Okay. So I've been here for an hour and 17 minutes. I want to especially thank all of you. And I have a question for all of you this evening. Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Are you following me on Facebook? If you're yet to do any of these, please click on follow on Facebook. Click on subscribe on YouTube so you can get my notification and also join me live. And if you like what I'm doing here, support Oyoyo by joining my membership. Okay? And for those of you that asked me to download Coffee app, I downloaded Coffee app, and you guys are not going to the Coffee app to buy me a coffee. I don't remember to ever pin on any of those. So pardon me, I'm still a JJC on that one. So subscribe to my channel and like the video, share the video, okay, and join my membership. That's how you can support me. So we've been talking about this, and I'm here basically to let you guys know that the case can be adjourned to a further date because of reasons being that the lawyer on the other side was not fully prepared for the case. He can seek for adjournment, or they presented some evidence in the court, and based on the evidence presented, the other lawyer is not ready because they just presented the evidence. And I'm beginning to lean towards, if this guy got attorney on Friday, okay, I'm beginning to lean towards maybe the evidences that Korra's attorney presented was foreign to them. So they need to go and study the evidence and then come back. And that could be possibly the reason why they sought for what? Adjournment. Adjournment does not mean the case has been decided. Adjournment does not mean that you've won the case. Don't mind what Mr. Korra Obidi put out on social media. It is misleading. That is misleading information. But people like to hear those things because controversy sells. Okay, assuming I'm here now talking about some controversial things, you see a lot of people flocking here. But they will come if I'm not sounding like that, they leave. So don't buy into those. And let's wait. Like I said, this case is going to be more of a marathon than a sprint. So let's wait, wear our patience like clothes until the case is fully heard and determined and judgment given. Okay. Hey, MTA, thank you for joining me today, this evening. You're just coming. You need to go back to the beginning. MTA, go what? Rewind to the end. You're going to see how I came in today. I came in fully prepared. So just go back, and then you come back in 2 seconds. Let me read some more. J Love, thank you. Omo, you understand. Thank you, J Love. She's struggling to pay bills. It never starts. I just pray it's not true because these people can lie. They can lie. Okay. The people in the opposite camp are living in ignorance. They are saying ignorance is bliss. Are you kidding me? There is a saying ignorance is bliss, and that is their comfort zone. I want to believe they are pretending they are what I don't know what. Okay. Um I watched the video. Okay, you watched it. Okay, thank you so much, Ify, for watching that video. Thank you. I'm just um I'm just seeing my alert. Good evening. Yeah. Thank you so much, MTN. Q Lady D said maybe he don't know it means what it means. That's why he's celebrating. He's not that ignorant. Don't mind him. These people are very calculative. They are very calculative. They know the audience want to see that he won. That's his followers. So they want to put a face that looks like, yeah, victory. Okay. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So, and when the case is now heard and determined and judgment given, we're all going to have access to it and then come here as well to discuss it. I pray the case goes well for Korra and the girls. That's my prayer. But you never can tell. I've told you guys many times that the judiciary here in America is very white. I've said it, said it, times without numbers. Okay? Time without number. I've said it. Yes, she does. She does. Loudmouth. He is discretion. The family, she will turn the truth into lie. She calls herself truth teller, but that woman, everything she says is all full of lies. Full of lies. And people are there listening to her. I just say, well, that's one thing about life. There is the good and the ugly, right? There is negative current, there is positive current. That's how you power your batteries. And that's what makes the world go round. If everybody is right, you understand, the world will not be a good place. If everyone is wrong, it will not be a good place. But we keep asking that people should at least be reasonable. Even in you being negative or being wrong, be reasonable in doing those. Okay, don't just come out for people for no just cause. Yeah, it is called reverse psychology. Exactly. That's what they are doing. Reverse psychology. The first time I used that reverse psychology was when I was doing my MBA qualifying exams. Okay. So I was like, I tried the first that was account, no, finance. I didn't get that. I was like, waiting, carry me, come do MBA. Eh? And I need to finish those qualifying exam before I started fully, on the MBA. So I now went to see my counselor. I said, see, I need to know how to approach this. My counselor told me that, you know what, go use a reverse psychology and you're going to ace everything. And guys, it worked. So I guess that's what the man is using on them to, the kind of, and it's working for him today. But in a long run, the truth to be known, the truth to be heard, and people are going to get the real truth because court documents are public documents. So eventually, people will know how it's going to go. I'm still trying to refresh my pay to see if that document is up there. If it is, definitely I'm going to um, um, pull it up. Not yet. Um, Not yet. I don't see it. Let's see. Still looking. Nope. 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 Not yet. So let's give it to much later today. I know it's going to make its way. And once it's available, we are going to be downloading that. And let's see. Um, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Give me 1 second. 1 second. No, I don't have that available. Okay. So if I get the court document by tomorrow, I'm going to come here for us to discuss as well. So catch up with me tomorrow on this live. Catch up with me. And you can only know when I'm live when you subscribe to my channel. So you get notification on YouTube, and follow me on Facebook, Yo-Yo Sword on Facebook, A Moment with Yo-Yo on Facebook. Follow me. We are going to be discussing that tomorrow. Okay. I want to really appreciate all of you. I don't want to. Adjournment is going to be for how long? We adjourn our case, okay, until further notice, okay? We'll be discussing the case on a future date, okay? So MTA, I'm yet to get hold on the court document, and if I have that by tomorrow, then I'll be having that conversation tomorrow. However, Oyoyo has adjourned this case to a further date, and I believe with the little drama we did today, people will be able to understand what adjournment, postponement, continuance means. They are very simple. If you got a lawyer and the lawyer is not fully prepared with the file you handed over to the lawyer is going to go to court to ask for adjournment. Secondly, if you throw in new evidence in the hearing, the other party that is getting the evidence will ask what? For adjournment to study the evidence. Okay? So there are several other reasons why they could ask for adjournment. When you throw surprises at them in court, they definitely will ask for adjournment to be able to study the evidence and come prepared. Okay. Q Lady D, thank you so much for joining me this beautiful evening. Efe, you know I love you. Have a lovely evening too. Thank you. And Abu said, Korra S is Donald Trump's brother. Hey, Abu, I don't know if you're in the US or following American election this year. That man, the one they did today, that they caught him with AI Photoshop a picture of Taylor Swift, supporting him for the election. How low can somebody go? How low? And you want to be president and you're lying on top. AI photoshopped picture saying that Taylor Swift is endorsed him. It's getting interesting. So I will see you guys tomorrow. She's all about money like JD. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that woman all about money. So far, she says she's catching cruise with the whole story. So she's making money, not caring whose emotion, whose health is being affected, unfortunately. Please, my beloved sister, help Korra. Yes, we are here. We'll continue to talk about Korra. We'll continue to lend our voice. KO lawyer on him. Yeah, yeah. I trust you, MT, and you know you have your source of information. I really trust you. So if you get the information before me, you can also send that to me. Otherwise, if I get hold of the documents, we are going to come back here to discuss it. I started this live stream by giving a little education on what could lead to adjournment of case or postponement of case and what it actually means. I came in with my full regalia as an attorney to discuss that. And after we did that, we adjourned the case for further date. And that's what we did here. Now that we are rounding up, I want you that is listening to me not to be deceived by what you see these people do. This case is an ongoing case. No judgment has been determined. The court has not finalized this case. They are going to also go back to court on a future date the court agreed with them. So if anybody is telling you, I won, we won, tell the person, I don't want to believe you're dumb, because the fact that you have Google, the fact that you're using a smartphone, you can either ask Siri, ask Google, or ask Alexa to help you define what a postponement of a case means in America. It's very simple to understand. Don't go on social media embarrassing yourself because of the few cents you stand to make. Okay? And also stop deceiving people. You're not going to gain anything there. A lot of people are out there and they're very gullible. So every small thing they see, they run with it. If you're still running with those kind of information in this 21st century, 2024, you claim to have a smartphone to have access to social media, but you're not using your smartphone to educate yourself, to better yourself, and equip yourself with little knowledge that will help you stay away from lies. It's very unfortunate. One thing I'm happy is that Korra is in good spirit. And I'm happy that she has resolved her mind that even if it lasts for till next year, she's going to follow it to a logical conclusion. If you haven't noticed that the difference between Korra of now and Korra of 6-7 months ago, Korra of 6-7 months ago will tell you, no, I don't want trouble. I've said my piece. I've cleared my name. Let them continue to say what they want to say. But Korra of today is legally pursuing this case in court. Legally pursuing this case in court. So let's give the court the opportunity to decide on the case before you run with results. Let's allow the court to do what they know best to do. Hear a case and give judgment. All right. Okay. Oh, Abu, you're in the US. Okay. No wonder you made that comparison. No wonder. No wonder. All right, guys. I want to call it a day. I don't want my live stream to be overly long anymore so that others coming to rewatch can easily rewatch the live stream without feeling that it's too long. If you like what I do here, support Oyoyo by joining my membership. If you like what I do here, you can go to my YouTube and Facebook page and buy me coffee. I want to especially thank all of you for joining me today. And I want to believe my audience will be able to learn one or two things today. I really want to believe that they learned something. Don't let people with low IQ deceive you. Be better. Be better. And even if you don't know it, ask Google. Okay? Don't run with fake news like Donald Trump will say. Fake news. Don't run with fake news. Do your own digging. Make your own inquiries before you come and turn your ring light and embarrass your husband, your children. Mostly your children, because your children might have access to your social media. And they say, Mom, are you behaving like this? Please. Korra is more at peace now than that her dad is here with her. Exactly. She has somebody to talk to. She has a shoulder to lean on. She has somebody to cry to, somebody to hug, somebody to discuss with. America is very lonely. And that's my greatest joy, that Pa Obidi is here. I wish Korra is a citizen already to file for him so that he can become citizen and stay here and come at will. But anyway, she's going to be that very soon. All right, my beautiful people, if I continue to talk, I'm not ever going to stop today. Like I said, join me tomorrow. Subscribe to my channel. Turn on your post notification bell. Like this video. You guys are not liking this video. Get Oyoyo to 100, okay? Get Oyoyos to 100 likes. You guys can do that. Oh, we've already passed 100. That's good. So like the video, share, and invite your friends. Thank you, Queen. Have a blessed night. Thank you so much, Cynthia. I'm not gonna call all your name. You guys know yourself. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always coming here to keep me company. Thank you for having these conversations with me. This is a community. I appreciate all of you. If I don't see you guys in 2 days, I'll be missing some of you already. Okay. So thank you for your continuous support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for showing your concern and showing up here all the time. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Until I see you guys tomorrow. If I have those documents, I'm coming live tomorrow. And if you get the document before me, you can also send that to my inbox on Facebook. Okay? See you guys tomorrow. Thank you, all of you. Thank you immensely. And the court is now dismissed. Okay? If you started with me, you know why I adjourned the case, and then we summarized the whole thing we did today, and now the court is dismissed until the adjourned date. Catch you on the adjourned date. We'll be adjourning this case till tomorrow to discuss the legal terms and what the court said in the document. Until I see you in the next adjournment, be well and stop believing the gullible people out there. Stay blessed and know that the case is still going on right as we speak. The case is for hearing, has not been decided. Okay? See you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye.